Welcome back to PalmTreeLife. We are Abdullah. We are 18 and we are sitting good. I really do think we might be able to accomplish uniting Africa in this dude's lifetime. I'm hoping that's the case. And the plan for me is to just start on the west coast and work our way to the east. I'm hoping here in Central that some of our kingdoms and kings that are under us will just attack them and take them. That's what I'm hoping. I can come after them later if I need to, but I'm going to kind of work my way up on the coast from Atlantic Ocean, Mediterranean Sea, and then work our way back down into the Horn of Africa. So that's the plan. We'll see how far we can go. As I maneuver along the way, I'll update you on where we're at, but I am trying to take as much land as possible as quickly as possible. So we will see. I do have a faction. I think I showed you at the end of the last episode, but I do have a faction, but 3 of the guys are 100, so I'm hoping that is going to end fairly soon. And we just move on from this faction with no problems. That's my hope. We'll see if it happens. We're about 7 years in. We're 25. We've gotten pretty much everything on the west coast. I could only attack one thing at the time. I couldn't take the whole duchy, so we didn't. I think I'm going to pick up some of these up here. They're all allied together, so I have to be careful how I do that one. If it's not possible, I might go in here into like north central and take some of these out, even though they tend to be allied with Saladid over here. We'll just keep picking them off a little bit by a little bit and keep on rolling. I'm in the middle of a battle right now, just finishing up this. We should fairly easily win this. Like, we're gonna have to go beat them and stuff, but we should fairly easily beat it. We have taken a lot of this. We've been able to add in some vassals around us to just quickly gain up some land around us. Central Africa is becoming broken up as the succession happens, and we just keep adding them back into the kingdom through vassalization. We do get to add another legacy, and we're just going to go ahead and keep doing the law, because when we get over here, we're going to get an opinion. We'll get more levies, we'll get more taxes. So if we do and then we eventually get a domain limit increase. So we're just going to keep going down the law. We are 35, so I'll jump in and let you know in a few years. We're doing really well on taking ground. We're just not able to do it fast enough, so we may not make it in this guy's lifetime. We have 2 daughters right now, so I just need 1 son. So as long as 1 son comes along, we're good. We are 40. We've got 3 daughters. I really need a son. My wife is 28, so we still have a shot at it as a son. Almost all of Central Africa is back to us. We just got 2 kingdoms sitting out there. Otherwise, it's back to us. We are slowly getting Abyssinia back under us. So we're just taking a little bit by little bit. I still don't think we're going to have a shot in this lifetime, but I think we do have a shot. If we can get a son as an heir, I do think we have a shot at this episode. So hopefully we can get it done within this episode. We'll see. Alright, I'm 45. I have 5 daughters now. I need 1 son. And we took a little bit more here in Central Africa in the north. We took on some other vassals. I heavily had to get myself out of debt, so we're back in a good place there. I'm actually starting to consider if I can take parts of the Galandid clan up here. Maybe just go after Valencia. I'm trying to decide, but I need to attack one of them just to take a little bit more. We'll see which one I go for. Maybe both of them, but I think things are gonna have to fall right. And the clan leader of the Galandid is 69 and ailing, so I may wait until he dies and then go after it. I guess 59 over here, and he's got poor health as well, so maybe I'll wait a little bit and see if either one of them dies off and go after the one that does. We are 51. We're feeling fine, but we finally had a son as our 8th child. I did divorce my wife. She's probably old enough that she wouldn't have another child, but I just can't take a chance at this point. Hopefully we can live to be into our mid-60s so that our son can get to adult age when he takes over. We were able to take part of Valencia here, so that did happen. And if you can believe it, he's 75, still ailing, but still alive. So we're waiting for him to die off to go after him. And the Saudid, he's 67 and feeling fine, but he's a leopard. So we'll see if he can survive and live it out. Otherwise, we'll try to go after him. And I might try to go after the rest of Saudid. Yep, we can attack them again. So I might try to do that. But first, I'm going to give a little bit of time to see if this guy finally dies over here in Galandid. So see what happens. I'll keep you informed. We're still looking really, really good within this episode, I would say. This is the possibility of actually uniting Africa here in this episode. It's going to really depend on this big clan of Saudid and Galandid dying off, and then we just got to clean up the Horn again, but we can do that pretty quickly. This dude just does not want to die. He's been ailing for over a decade, so he just fights through all the ailing. He did add on all of the rest of the Andalusia stuff. We were able to take the rest of Central here. There's one county left that I'll get. Still haven't dealt with Saudid. He's 70 and ailing, so definitely getting ready to lose. The only thing we have left, even anywhere outside of the coast, is Yorubaland. I can always go after that at some point, so I'm going to start working on the Horn of Africa and wait for these guys to die off a little bit. So, clan leader of Galandid finally died at like 81. His son, 17, takes over. He's fighting everyone right now. So, I figured, hey, let's jump in. So I'm going to try to take Tunis, the Duchy of Tunis, away from him. Then I can give it to the Kingdom of Africa, and that'll be broken up, make him a little bit weaker. And then hopefully when we're done with this dude dies off. And we can come over here and attack that section, and then all we have left really is the Horn of Africa. We're 56. It is possible we could do it in our lifetime. It would be a stretch, but it is possible. We do have a second son, because we divorced our wife when we kept pursuing activity with her. I guess that's what we get for being romantic partners. But I can denounce and disinherit him, and I will actually disinherit him. We don't need to denounce him. I'll disinherit him. I will do that before I die, because we are definitely going with one heir. We're not doing the 2 heir thing. So 1 heir, that should get us to the end, hopefully. You know, actually, I was looking at succession, and my other son doesn't get anything. That's interesting, because, yep, he's a bastard, so he's out of the actual family line. Alright. Well. Alright then. Alright, we were able to sneak Tunis out while they're fighting over here. So hopefully they break up a little bit in this clan war, and we can pick off a few more. Still have the Horn of Africa to go after. This clan leader finally died. He's in the middle of a holy war, which he's going to win pretty easily. But I'm going to attack. I'm just kind of waiting for my troops to build back up, and I'm going to go after him and see if we can pull this off before he gets a lot of allies. Well, I went to attack the Saudids, and they were able to ally Ferdowseed. I don't know how you say that, but they were able to ally them, so I can't really attack either one because they are way too powerful for me to be able to go after. So I'm just going to try to work my way around them and hope that alliance ends fairly soon and just take the rest of it out and maybe take some of these out before they can ally them. That's what I'm going to have to do. Bakur Abdullah of Canaan Bornu has given up the ghost at 63 years of age. He died of old age, a shameless fornicator, which actually isn't true because it was with his wife. He just divorced her. He will be remembered for his uncontrollable and insidious lust, which is, I mean, lust for more land, maybe. Yusuf ascends to the throne when he's 12. We're in trouble. I hope this goes well. We are we're on the verge of winning a war with Haradid, which is good. I'm sure there's tons of people that hate us, and there are. We'll see how it goes. I'm 15. I've got about, I don't know, half a year left until I'm 16. But I need to attack something because my vassals are getting upset that I haven't attacked anything lately. So I'm going to have to pick off some little guys just to keep that down. I'll eventually make my way back over here. I think I want to wait a little bit on that, and I definitely cannot attack them yet. I'm going to have to pick off some of these littler guys and go from there, and I already attacked them, so I guess it's going to be Abyssinia this time around. Well, we are trying to attack and finish off Zayla down here. We're getting close. We're at 74%. But a jihad has been called against us for the Sultanate of Egypt. So, right now we have more strength, but they are powerful. So, we'll see if we can pull this sucker off. We might lose a little bit up there. That's fine. I mean, ultimately, if we lose some of this, I'm ultimately just going to take it back with my kingdom, with my invade kingdom part. So, I'm not going to focus on it as much as, I mean, if I get a chance to beat him, I'll do it. But otherwise, I'm just going to focus down here. Well, we ended up losing the Egypt region, which I figured was going to happen. But we did win our battle down here. So, I think what this is looking like at 26, I do have a son. I divorced my wife, so I did do the gamey thing. I think what this is looking like is I'm going to have to just pick off people as they're weak. And it looks like Andalusia is pretty weak right now. So, well, man, 27,000. I don't know if they're weak or not. But they're definitely fighting a war. So I might attack them up there, try to get some of that. I might just keep going down here. We'll see how this all plays out. But we are getting very, very close, obviously. Very, very close. I took a little bit more down here. I actually lost a battle against Abyssinia because I tried to take too much at one time and I just couldn't keep up with everything. That was my fault. I do have a faction out there. I'm not too worried about it. I don't think they'll actually get it off, but I guess we'll see. I am 39. My son is 15, so he's going to be ready to take over. If we should die, we are super, super, super close. I wish these huge empires... It'd be nice if the Byzantines existed, or Rome existed. Like, you would think with everything I was doing down here to keep all of the Arabian, Spanish, Islamic clans busy. Like, I've been keeping them busy. You would think that they would be able to keep things together in the Catholic and Byzantine Empire, but they couldn't. So they're not helping us at all. It'd be nice if they were a little bit more powerful to give some headaches from the north, but they're not. We'll see what we can do here. I might try to give them well, they have too many. They just have too many alliances. So I might have to give a run down here still. We'll see. Yeah. Probably have to go down here. Well, Saadid is about 3,000 gold in debt. So I figure if there's ever a time to try to attack him, it's now. We're going to have to try. So we are going to do our kingdom attack for our life and try to get all of that in one swoop. We'll see if we can get her done. I hope this is like the perfect time to step in and do this. So hope it works out for us. Well, we did it. We got that one. All right. So we got a little bit left up in Northwest Africa, and then the Horn. And we are so close right now. I'm 45. I'm feeling fine. My son is 21. He is not yet married. So we're sitting really good. Now we just got to finish it. That's really where it's at. We are on the verge. We just got to finish it. And they've got a lot of allies here, but we're gonna have to figure it out and finish it off. I'd have a vassal war over here. The king of Egypt did not want to give up his title, so I had to try to imprison him and then revoke it. And I actually gave my son Egypt. I'm hoping that's not dumb, because it is kind of a rocky area right now, but I thought he has enough in there, like he's pretty powerful. So I'm hoping he has enough that he can just get a good base under him before he takes over. Alright, we're 50 now. We just conquered Ferdoseed. That's a weird name, Ferdoseed. Still battling it out everywhere. Apparently there's a battle going on up here. Liberty War. Alright, looks like Cordobid is a little weaker right now, so I think we're going to try to give attacking them a whirl. See if we can get some of that up in the... Well, my son was just killed in the war over here. That's what I was afraid of. Dang it. I knew I shouldn't have put him there. Well, my granddaughter is my player heir now. I need to live into my mid-60s. We will see if I can do that. Oh, that was gut-wrenching. Boko Yusuf of Canaan Borno has passed on at 54 years of age. What in the world? Died of natural causes. A paragon of valor and gallantry, he will always be remembered for his cordial and just nature in face of all odds. Bokorad Asha ascends to the throne, having mastered many skills. She is sure to be admired by her subjects. We'll see. She's 3. We're going to have a whale of a time with this, I think. Alright, I'm 4. I had to get betrothed just to get an ally. So far, the factions are at bay, but they are not gone. They are definitely not gone, but they are at bay, and I was able to take Cordobid up here. Oh, we are so close. Please let me finish it in this lifetime. I am ready to be done, and we are so close. If you can believe it, we made it to adulthood without one faction war. I honestly cannot believe it. And we're a 4-star diplomat. We are married. We got married to the heir to the Kingdom of Blemia because that helped us survive a lot of this. We are in a war down here to take these, well, actually this section. I still have to be careful because there's plenty of people that still hate us. And I had to attack because we have, in our faith, we are a warring culture, or a warring faith, and so I was at peace too long and they started getting a negative opinion of me, so I had to attack just to get positive opinion. But I was trying to be careful in attacking because I didn't want a faction to jump out because I attacked. So we did make it to adulthood though, and we basically have the Horn of Africa and little spotty things here and there. we're sitting really good. I think there's a chance we could finish this off. 21. And we basically just have this little section, which I've been waiting on. Actually, Italy's kind of made a push back here, which is good to see. And then the part we started off with, which if the other part of our dynasty would have just held on to it, we would have been there by now. But they didn't, so we got to take back what we already had, actually where we started as a culture. And then just little bits and we're done. So 21, I think there's a really good chance we could accomplish this in our lifetime. Hoping we can do it. So right now I'm in the middle of a battle. The PalmTreeLife attacked me, and they have Sharo as their ally. So you can see I'm going up against a lot of troops. So let's see if we can pull this one off. But they have a lot of people coming after us. Well, we were able to beat them. It just took too long for Sharo to get down there, and even though it was a holy war, they didn't have enough troops down in here, and I could kind of weed them down before the big army got there, and then I could take on the big army. So it was actually a good war. So I'm gonna see if I can counterattack, and if they'll if all their buddies won't join because I counterattacked. Well, I'm gonna keep the pressure on because I was able to take some from PalmTreeLife, but they are in severe debt, and so is Sharo. And so I'm just gonna keep attacking and keep that pressure on, so that they cannot get out of debt. And I'm because I keep beating them, I keep getting gold from them. So I'm over 6,000. So we have a difference of about 8,000 in gold right now. 10,000, I guess, with Sharo. So we're sitting really good. So I'm just going to keep attacking. Well, we have Ajuran and Mogadishu back into the fold. About time. So we are really, really close. Hopefully we can keep all the bad stuff at bay. Whoops. And let's see. 36. So, and we're feeling fine. So I'm guessing if we can get 30 years, like, we should definitely be able to pull this off in 30 years. Oh man, I hope we can, because we are so close. Alright, Asha is 42. And we have so little left. Like, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe about 6 or 7 more wars, and we should be there. So I'm hoping we can get 7 in about 15 years. That should be doable. And Sharo is still in debt. So I actually have a hook on Sharo, but I can't really use it. Like, I wish you could use it to take land away. Like, I just want the one county. To me, a weak hook should be able to get you one county, but I can't, so I have to attack them. We are getting so incredibly close, but the battles are taking longer because just so many guys attacking. So we're 49. Our husband did die. I'm hoping we can pull this off because my sister, or actually I guess my daughter, I made her the shaman, so I only have one heir. So I know that's maybe a little bit gamey, but she was the best shaman out there. So I made her the shaman, so I'm going to hand it off to one. And we're super close. Hopefully we can pull this off very, very soon. I'm thinking we should be able to live at least 10 years. We're going to have at least 6 battles left, so hopefully we can pull all of that off. Just got a big piece. I was able to force vassalize war against Crusader, so took out a huge chunk there. We have 1, 2, 4 counties left here. And then, oh crap, we're gonna have to attack Italy now. Well, alright, we'll go take Andalusia right now maybe then, because they got nothing left. That might be a good one. They're super in debt, so I'm not worried about that. So are they. How's Italy? Italy's super in debt too. We might just take all of them out. Well, everybody, we have 1 war left. If we can take Cordoba over here, we will have done it. This isn't exactly how I saw this going, but we will have done it nonetheless. So hopefully we can pull this off very quickly. I am old. I am 66. I am ailing. I have to do this as quickly as possible. So hopefully we can pull this off fast, because we are running out of time. Belgrade Asha of Canaan Bornu has passed on at 71 years of age. She died under mysterious circumstances. An inveterate diplomat, there was no argument she cannot peacefully resolve. Belgrade Sofia ascends to the throne. An accomplished diplomat, vassals and foreign rulers alike are sure to respect her. I hope so, because we're so close to winning this war. I hope we can just knock it out before any big situations happen. And there it is. The final enforced demands. And weirdly enough, when we succeeded our mom, we became the Empire of Acheron again. Very fitting that would happen. Unite Africa. It blows my mind that you do all of that and you get 750 prestige. That's it. You took over all of Africa. 750 prestige. That's not very good. But there it is. No one thought it could be done. I definitely doubted it for a while. Yet here I stand, the Bokarad over all of Africa. From the Atlantic coast to the Eastern Ocean, every tribe, Sultan and Islam now bow to me. My subjects come from all walks of life, but I will bring us together and forge a new path from this day on. We are one people under Walk. And we have done it. Let's see where we ended up in our faith. We turned most of Africa into Walk. There's the house, PalmTreeLife. Got her done right there. Culture. Yeah, Somali spread around. We didn't really try to do the culture as much, but Somali got spread around. And we are the Emperor of Acheron of Africa. So there you go. If you want to see the rest of the map, there you go. A lot of broken down. Georgia actually formed up here. But Arabia, Persia was right there for sure. India is starting to form a little bit over here. But we got it done. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey. I will definitely be waiting on Crusader Kings 3 until Royal Court DLC comes out. But if you'd like, subscribe. You'll get the updates as I start releasing that. I'm probably going to do some more tutorial videos. I just wanted to wait for that DLC just to make sure nothing switched. I didn't want to come out with tutorial videos and then things switch and adjust during the after the DLC. So I'll do that, and I'm going to start some other games. So check that out too. And I'll see you next time.